Brie. I'm an artist from the UK which owns a small art business called Shark.arttack. I'm inspired by all things nature. I create loads of things. I create jewellery, I paint lots of animals such as birds, sharks, frogs sometimes. I also create a lot of clay things like magnets and other things like wall hangings. That sounds like your type of thing. You should stick along for this video. I haven't actually recorded in quite a long time. I think it's been like 2 or 3 months. That's mostly because since December I haven't really been feeling my best, so I just decided to take time off recording, as creating without recording is just easier for me. But I've started to feel a little bit more like myself, which might be because the sun's starting to come back out. About 2 weeks ago I got surgery. It was only minor, but it was something that I've been struggling for about 2 years, so I'm glad that got sorted out, and I'm finally feeling a bit better after having the surgery. So I decided that it's probably time to start recording again, because I do like doing it, and also I've got some markets coming up, so I feel like I've got more to do when markets are coming up, whereas in the past 3 months I've just been basically just painting a load of birds, so I don't think that would have been very interesting to watch. I was literally just painting, and I wasn't really doing anything different. It was literally just painting loads of birds, so I don't think that would have been very interesting to watch. My next market is at Victoria Baths in Manchester on the 10th of May, and then I have one the week after at Carsington Water, which I'm super excited for because I went to Carsington Water a few weeks ago and it's really nice, and I'm hoping my stuff will do well there, because if you remember, but my first video on here, I think I was talking about Tissington. No, not Tissington. I always get these words mixed up. Tittisworth Reservoir, and Tittisworth Reservoir and Carsington Water are under the same branch. Not branch, I don't really know what to call it. Maybe I'll figure out the word and put it on screen. But they're under the same, like, oh, maybe it's organisation. They're under the same like organisation. I think a lot of bird watchers will go there. Well, I went there to go bird watching, and I actually saw my first chiffchaff there at Carsington, which is a bit of a surprise because chiffchaffs are actually quite common and you hear them a lot outside, so I don't know how I haven't actually seen one ever until a few weeks ago, but whatever. I'm very excited to be able to have a stall at Carsington Water, and I'm hoping my duck stuff will do well there, and I guess all my bird stuff, because hopefully there'll be some bird watchers there and they'll appreciate the birds. I would show you everything I've done since I've last recorded, but I feel like that would take forever, so maybe I'll put some pictures up here, or you can just check out my Instagram, which my handle is here. Since last time I think I've only been painting like some bird miniatures, like miniature original birds, and I think I also painted some dolphins and also a whale, which I have yet to be posted on Instagram, and I've also painted a squid. I'm a bit painted out and a bit birdied out because the past like 2.5 months, all I've been doing is painting birds. So right now I've decided that I'm going to do something completely different, which is a good thing when you have multiple things that you can do in your business / art. I guess when you're very crafty, it's good that you can do multiple things. I don't even know. Anyways, I actually have a new sketchbook, and oh, I haven't put anything on the back. I've actually been meaning to post my sketchbook flip through, but I haven't edited it yet, so maybe I'll post this video and then it'll be a sketchbook flip through. What is going on? Someone's car is beeping. Then I'll post my sketchbook flip through next week. It honestly depends. My sketchbook flip through might be before this video, I'm not sure yet. Anyways, I'm making some trinket dishes. I rolled out the clay yesterday and molded them all, so they're just drying right now. But I'm going to, these are the two designs I've designed. So one's a moorhen No, it's not. It's a coot. Jesus Christ. One's a coot, and I really wanted to have a coot with a pink background. I don't know where this idea came from, and then I had the idea that we could have like lily pads around. I think it'll be really cute. I actually saw a coot this weekend. Went to Lime Park in Cheshire, and really want to go back because it was actually sat in a nest. If I remember, I'll put a picture here because I took a really bad picture, and I really want to go back to be able to see its chicks in a few weeks, because their chicks are honestly so silly. They're like little fluffy red brown blobs, and they're really cute. But then my other idea is a lemon shark, and then when life gives you lemons, I don't know about the saying yet, I might change it. And I've got a few things that I need to fix, because I actually did a stock take yesterday, and I went through my jewellery and I realised that some of my stuff had broken, because in my last, I'll move you just a second. Oh, you can see Denki's enclosure. Because I realised this was so sad though. My last market at Salford, my blue shark broke. So I think I might just fix it and keep it for myself, or I don't know what to do. Like the tail came off. It's really sad. It was actually quite upsetting. It only broke because there was really heavy winds and like it flew off. Like the thing it was sat on flew off and it like landed on the floor. And then I've got some things I need to fix. I've got some, I mean, I think I need to fix them. I don't know why they were separated from the other jellyfish earrings. I'll just have a look at them because I had a few jellyfish earrings that were separated from the other ones. I don't know if I do need to fix them or they were just a mistake that they were separated from the other jellyfish earrings. And then I have a load of these. Well, not a load, I have 4. And I made these years ago. Well, not years, probably like 3 years ago. No, not 3, 2 years ago. And they've just never sold. Different variations of manta ray earrings. These are just simple ones where they're just on hook earrings, fish hook earrings. And then I've got some that are like with other beads and stuff. So I might just make them also like this. Yeah, that was a really big talkative bit at the start. I honestly don't know how much I'm going to keep in. So I'm going to get to sorting out the manta rays. Yeah. my god, my hay fever today is just not good. But I think these look way cuter without all the dangly bits on. I think I was just doing too much before with everything on them. I think they're cute. Yeah. I don't know whether I'll keep any. I think after the 2 markets in May, I'll see if any of them are left over, and if so, I might keep some. I might make some fish earrings. I'm not sure. I need to see what fish I actually have left. I've done so far. I've only actually got 1 pair of the actual earrings left. I really did want these to fit onto these ones, but my jump hoops don't actually fit in the hole, which is really annoying, because if the supplier that I actually get my jump hoops did send me the, like, I usually get ones that aren't as thick as these, but they sent me the wrong size, so that's really annoying, because if I got the right size it would have fit, and I think it would have looked really like cute and snazzy with that on there, but oh well. This time around that can't happen. But I really like what I've done so far. They feel really spring-like, so I think the final one I'm going to do is just a clear one, and maybe I'm going to do something a bit like this where I've got like a couple colours matched with it. I could use these, because that was going to go with this pair, but I felt like it was a bit like too much if I did that. Now I think I'm actually going to get something to eat because I'm a bit hungry, so yeah. So it's actually Thursday. I haven't recorded much today because my gran came round and we went for a walk. What's that? Oh, it's just a little bug, I'll leave it there. We went for a walk. I'll insert some clips because I took a few. We saw loads of starlings and they were like munching on some, well, they weren't actually munching themselves. They were gathering some worms and stuff to then feed their young, and I actually saw where some of them were like had their nests. They had them in like the eaves of the houses on across the canal from where they were feeding, which was really cool, and I'm excited to go see them again. I might go for a walk tomorrow or in the weekend to see if they're still doing that. Some sample coasters that I had ordered had arrived. Obviously these aren't my designs. I've just ordered them to see the quality of these coasters, and they are wooden. I originally wanted to see if I could get some cork coasters, but cork coasters seems to be really expensive, so I think I might actually go for the wooden, because this place that I actually found manufacturer seems to be very eco-friendly and sustainable, so I feel like it aligns more with my values compared to all these cork companies that I've been finding. And another plus is that this company's from the UK, so it will be really good for me as well, so it'll be like less shipping and stuff like that. So here are the coasters. There's a smaller version, and I actually quite like. I wasn't expecting them to be this shiny and stuff, which I actually really like. And then there's a bigger version, and I actually think I prefer the smaller one. I think the bigger one looks really big. The bigger ones look really big. I know I just said that, but they look really big. They are quite large. It's Friday now. I actually didn't record much yesterday because my gran came round, as I mentioned. Yesterday, I actually figured out the problem to my earring stand, thanks to my dad. So I'll just show you that now. I actually just hole punched them. I know they're upside down, the cards, but it's fine. It's just a temporary solution. Hole punch them and then put a little slit in them so they could be like twisted off, and it does work. I think this will be the best option for now. Right now I'm just making some green jellyfish because I noticed I actually only have two. I only have two left. I think it's because I actually took one of them for myself, because I've made a one that is like the one I've kept for myself, but I kept one that looks like these because I thought they were very Fluttershy coded, and she's one of my favourite characters from when I was little, so I was like, oh yes, I need that in my life. And plus green is like my favourite colour to wear, and green and pink is one of my favourite combos, to be honest, so I was like, I need that.